elected officials are blaming the sudden increase in positive COVID-19 cases on the rush to reopen the economy. But as we mentioned earlier, while positive COVID-19 testing has increased, the death toll has actually remained relatively low. And this comes as Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi and Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer are calling on Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell to start negotiations on a new coronavirus relief bill, saying in a letter, quote, "Our economy is facing one of the greatest challenges since the Great Depression. Over 1/5 of the workforce has requested unemployment assistance. Now is the time for action, not continued delays and political posturing," end quote. But get this. While Democrats are calling for action, there's nobody to put anything into action for at least 2 weeks, as Congress is on recess due to the 4th of July. So was all this call for additional relief just a political ploy? Well, according to our next guest in his latest article titled "The Virus Panic Pushed by Dems and the Media," he writes, part of their plan is to so paralyze the country with fear of the virus as to delay any economic recovery until after Election Day. Well, joining us now is political strategist and the author of Rogue Spooks, The Intelligence War on Donald Trump. We welcome Dick Morris. Dick, welcome back.
Hey, good to be here. Good to be with both of you.
All right. Well, coronavirus isn't going away anytime soon. Clearly, this is a big issue. The president wins when it comes to the economy all day long, but his numbers in public polling on coronavirus aren't so strong. It seems like he's trying to kind of walk away from the coronavirus message, focus more on the economy. Is that the best move from him from a messaging standpoint?
Well, this is an odd situation with the thing that a politician needs to do is to cover his mouth. And in this case, it means a mask. Trump needs to wear a mask. When you ask people what's the main reason the virus has peaked, they say it's the lack of people wearing masks, not that things reopen too early. And if we don't all begin to wear masks, we're going to face the need to shut the economy down again and maybe cancel the Republican convention in Jacksonville. And those will both badly hurt Trump's reelection. So both to restrict the spread of the virus because of everybody's health, not necessarily life, because we don't know that it's life endangering still, but for everybody's health, and we need to protect the economy. And wearing a mask, doing that in public and having the president show it to people, and having his political base forgive him for not having worn one, but now deciding to wear one, I think is a very important step.
Dick, let me ask you, you say the president should wear a mask. What about holding these coronavirus briefings? We know that it was kind of at one point must-see TV, then it seemed to get off the rails a little bit. With the spike now back, do you get a sense that he should start holding these briefings, or at least have Pence and Deborah Birx and all these other folks get back in the spotlight a little bit?
He should leave, but he should practice doing an about face and an exit after he does his speech and let the staff and the VP take questions, because reporters use this the same way they do to warm up a bull in a bullfight in Spain, to annoy the bull till he gets crazy, and then they have a chance to kill him. And he can't let himself do that again. So it's very important that he do these. I think that's very useful, because he has to change the impression with the public that he doesn't take it seriously. And I think that he can do that with the briefings. He can do it by masking. He has to say to people, look, 4 or 5 months ago, the real issue was to stay home, not to wear a mask. And it's become clear now that we don't have to stay home. We shouldn't stay home, but we should wear masks. So I'm now wearing one, and I urge everybody to, and I urge the president to sign an executive order requiring everyone to wear masks. That would make short shrift of this epidemic. And the epidemic now is really aiming at our economy, not so much at loss of life, loss of jobs.
Well, Dick, it's always good to see you. We'll see if President Trump will take your advice and actually put a mask on. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
All right, well, coming up, SCOTUS unanimously agreed that presidential electors can back their state's popular vote winner. How will that impact President Trump's re-election campaign? Our company's going to weigh in next.